Well, he said to me, which one you want first, the bad news or the good news? And I'm like, well, everyone would like to hear the good news first, but I rather hear the bad, because why would I want to hear the good first and then go over to the bad? I rather hear the bad first so I can know what is happening and then go over to the good. You understand? So he said, well, the bad news is
sweet love till the morning light, girl. Girl, you interest me. Whatever time we invest in, give me love, that's the best thing. Look, you never itch fit and me yes king. That's why you depend on your chest ring.
Hello, my love bugs. Welcome to another vlog, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. Okay, show your girl some love. Okay, so according to my caption, as you can see, my testimony. Okay, where should I start? Firstly, I am not looking any sympathy. I am not. So just getting it clear out there, I'm just sharing my experience, my deliverance, hope for the future. And for anyone that's watching, that's going through whatever circumstances, there is hope and there is some type of deliverance. It probably not be there now exactly. You just have to have keyword faith. Alright, so in 2013 or 2014, I left high school in 2010. So I think we're 2 years after leaving high school, 2013 or 2014, somewhere off there. Yeah. One morning, not a morning, one night. Yeah, not a morning, one night. I was having, but before I reached to the night, during the days, days going by, I was having constant headaches. I remember me and my friends were trying out this cheerleading thing within, our community, like a dance off to dance against other persons. I remember I had constant headaches. There were times when I was supposed to go to train, like the dancing, and everyone was doing their part when I was like there just sitting because I was having constant headache. I didn't really say anything to anyone. Till they said, Haltie, you go on, sit down. They didn't say I wasn't feeling anyway. I didn't say anything. I looked normal at the time, but I had constant headaches. I remember that one day I went to lie down on the bench because I couldn't manage, the dancing, the moving up and then the noise. It's irritating. Yeah, my head was like terrible headaches. And till that same day I said to them, I'm going home, I'm not feeling well. And I left and went home. When I went home, I remember, coming into my house and in my room, and the entire time I would just lay down sleeping. I didn't say anything to anyone. And I was just thinking that, just regular headache. You take painkiller, headache, Panadol, Advil, whatever for the pain. Anyways, and before I go to that area, it's always good if it's no matter what kind of pain, don't hide it. Tell someone. You never know what could be the cause, because if I stated something before, I could have been aware of the situation earlier before whatever happened, you understand? But we'll go there, all right? So after coming home and sleeping, outside don't see me again. I'm always sleeping in the room because of the headache, until one night I look up to my ceiling and I realized that one of my vision is blurry. I was panicking. That's a good thing about me. I don't know where I get that spirit from, or what was the instinct within me, but I just have this thing about me where I don't let anything bother me. I am very optimistic. I just think on the positive part. You understand? All when things are go bad, I think on the positive part. Thinking on the positive roof of life. That's just who I am. Alright. When I realized one of my vision was blurry, I closed, because it was this eye. I closed this eye, and I realized that when I open this one, while this one is closed, I am seeing clear. Open it again, may I see blurry. Close this one, open this one, I looked through it. I realized may I see good. So when one eye closed, I'm seeing perfectly. When other eyes closed, I'm seeing perfectly. But when both is open, I'm seeing blurry visions. Anyways, didn't say anything to anyone. I sleep the night. In the morning, I wake up. I'm realizing I'm seeing two of everything. Two objects. Each time I look, I'm seeing two. When one eye is closed, I'm seeing perfect. When the other eye is closed, I'm seeing perfect. But when I look through both, I'm seeing two objects. Okay. So my mother saw me and she was like, why I look like that? Yeah, your eyes look cross. But to be honest, that's the same morning when I was seeing doubles. I didn't look in the mirror, but at the time when she said that, I went and looked in the mirror. And when I looked in the mirror, this eye was turning in this way. This eye was normal, just like how you seen it now, normal. But this eye was look that way, in the corner of the creases. Mom, I know you'll be watching this, and I know you don't like when I talk about it, because you have a tendency to say the devil likes to hear when you talk about his work. And I am not giving him strength. I am not recognizing the devil, because I don't believe in him nor his work. I believe that a testimony should be told, and I have one to be told, so why not tell it? Right? When I look in the mirror, I looked at myself and I was acting normal. Things, when I looked in the mirror, I looked at myself, saw the eye, realized what happened with the eye, and I didn't cry. I didn't ask God why. I didn't fret. I didn't worry. I'm telling the honest truth. I was very normal, like looking, like reflecting now. I'm just realizing how strong I am and how my faith is beyond imaginable. Like, your girl tough. Alright, so we went to KPH, that is Kingston Public Hospital, and when we went there to see what's happening, one of the doctors in the office that we went to stated that we needed a referral before we can, and my mom was upset about that because imagine this is emergency case and I had to leave to get a referral from a clinic close by before I can come back again. So that was very devastating. Went to a clinic close by, got the referral, had to go back again. Long line. So, you know the old works of the medical system and all of that. Wait, long line. When we reach, but before all of that, I was still going out. Like, if anyone invite me somewhere, I go in. Me and my friends, we all on the beach enjoying life, and me don't care. Me not make that stop me from enjoying life, because no one is promised for tomorrow and no one knows what tomorrow was, so why not enjoy each moment while I can. I gone out same way, would put on a shades, them all tell me some look cute with it, then just laugh, and nothing never fazed me. Put on shades, gone out same way. Like, you know, some people that just give up or start stress out and so. Well, I'm gonna tell you, just look it back, not lie, my faith is unbelievable. So otherwise, back to the hospital now. When I reached and they tested my eyes, a doctor said to me, was a man that was checking me up and whatever, he said to me, which one you want first, the bad news or the good news? And I'm like, well, everyone would like to hear the good news first, but I rather hear the bad, because why would I want to hear the good first and then go over to bad? I rather hear the bad first so I can know what is happening and then go over to the good. You understand? So he said, well, the bad news is we have to admit you. And I looked at him and I said, really? That's the bad news? I don't have a problem staying here if he's able to find out what's the cause. If that's the bad news, that's good to me. You understand? That's just my personality. That's how I am. I don't believe that's bad. You know, some people don't like hospital or they don't want to be admitted and all that. I understand that. But at the end of the day, my health comes first, and to find out what is happening, that needs to be the most important thing. And being admitted, it's not the issue. Then he said the good news is I'm all good. There's nothing like any blood vessels in my head is not burst. No cord in my head is not torn, nothing. I'm quite perfect. They don't say anything. You just have to admit me to do further checks, because based on his checking, I am quite fine. And I am like, okay, that's very good. But at the end of the day, I was looking into it and said, okay, based on his scenario, there's nothing, and I'm good, which is good, thank God. But what could have caused, the eye to just cause? Anyways, My mom was sad that I had to stay, but at the same time, was pleased that at least they will end up finding out. Because which mother would have want the child to be in hospital while they're at home and afraid say, if your child alright at the hospital while because she have to leave. So, and every day she is there, my sister, church member, family, friends, and all of that. And I appreciate every single person. Anyways, while they're at the hospital, they do a lot of check. CAT scan, MRI. I did a LP where they draw water from my spine. Oh my God, that's the next story. Oh my God, they pushed something in my back to try to see if they can get excess water from my head or something like that to see if that's the cause. They check up on me every day, watch me every day to see if, how is it going along. And while there, I have not getting a medication. They was just like monitoring me to see how the, condition. And I was there almost a good while of summer, yeah. Like it happened in the summertime, like in around July, there about August. Yes, I was there for a good time, like almost a month in summer at hospital. While I was there at the hospital, and they checked up on me, cut long story short, I realized that my vision was coming back. Like I stopped seeing two objects, stopped seeing blurry vision, like cross-eye, stopped seeing all that, like it's coming back. And I remember the nurse came and checked my eye, and she was like, but your eye look like it coming back, man. It's not in the same position like to that side. It's diverting back to the correct spot. And they checked, they didn't find anything. So they, asked questions and all that, and they didn't find anything. The other day, they checked me again, and they realized that like each day I'm getting better. They didn't give me anything, They was just having me there to monitor me to see, if they could find an issue or whatever happening and what's happening in my head or my eye. Couldn't find nothing do me. And one day when they came up with a word to say, they call it benign intracranial hypertension. And when they said something of like pressure or whatever or something like that, but I don't travel with pressure, I don't travel with that, so I just feel like them just use a name or give a name to suit whatever it matches, because based on whatever, I don't see how I will get that, you understand? But that's what they said. Anyways, when they did the LP, draw the water from my spine, they told me I should come back on my birthday, which months from now. No, I think it was the day after my birthday, because my birthday would be the 24th, and they told me to come back the 25th. I never go nowhere, because I cannot manage that something should be up in my back. Like, they're going to cripple me. Like, I feel like my spine I drop out. Now go back through that. And until I said the grace of God, I am here today. And that was from 2013, 2014, and today is 2019. And I can give God praise, and I can thank the Lord. And I know that I'm a true believer, and I have a strong faith, I tell you, man. I could have not been here today. My parents, my sister, friends, family, the works. I could have left all behind. So this is to just show you that no matter the circumstances that you are going through, no matter whether it's your health, physical, mentally, socially, you know all the works. There is a believer. Some probably not believe in him, but I do. There is a miracle worker. There is a deliverer. And I can tell you, he delivered me. I can man up because I always wanted to talk about it. But because, you know, as parents and whatever, they don't really like you to talk about it when you bring up that we want to talk about sad news or we want to talk about sickness, eh? But sometimes you have to face your fears and talk about it and let people know that you overcome it, so why can't they? And I know somebody else within my community, I think there was a girl that had a similar thing that happened to me with her eyes, and she took it a different approach from I. As I told you, I was fretting, I was worrying, and she looked in the mirror and told herself she was ugly and all of that. And sorry to say, if the parents or whoever is watching, if you know whatever, you know, RIP to that girl, but she died. And I am here to say I lived and there was nothing in my head, you know. I am all good. Glory to God. I just want to give him praise. I'm trying not to cry or get emotional, but but as I can say, your girl been through it and she has been out of it. And look, bright eyes, and look, bright eyes, seeing clear, all good, nothing to do me. You just have to, you know, put all trust in him and everything will be fine. Why worry? That's the key motto. Why worry when you can pray? That's the key motto. Why worry when you can pray? Because a lot of people worry, a lot of people kill themselves, a lot of people give up. Because that girl gave up. She told herself she was ugly. She told herself that she didn't like how she looked.
Why did that happen to me? No, we can't agree with it.
Mom didn't like this and whatever. And I was the one to tell the story. I was the one to come out and say, I overcome it, I delivered from it, and I am good, and I am here to talk. You understand? So walk good, have faith, believe, because deliverance is a must, and go conquer the world. Everyone has a purpose, and I have not fully fulfilled my purpose because I am here today, and there is a purpose for me, and there is a purpose why I'm here and able to can speak to you. So like, subscribe, share, comment, show your girl some love, and let's keep this going. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. See you next time. Bye.